Did you know that research has proved that there is a direct correlation between how self-aware you are and your overall performance in life? Researcher Tasha Eurich and her team have proved that the more self-aware you are, the more confident you are, which helps you to pursue and achieve your goals more successfully. So if being self-aware is so important, it makes sense to deep dive into it, right? Well, that's what we're doing in this episode. By the end of this episode, you will discover a simple technique to increase your awareness, which is going to help you with your goals. Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Up It and the Actionables podcast. In case we haven't already met, my name is Pavni. I'm sure you'll agree with me when I say that without knowing ourselves, it is quite impossible to know what we truly want out of life. Because without knowing our likes, our dislikes, and the kind of experiences that we want to have, we'll always be second guessing ourselves as to what makes us happy and what makes us fulfilled. Which is why being self-aware is extremely important. But what does it even mean to be self-aware, and where does one begin? So the simple answer to what is self-awareness, it is our ability to see ourselves clearly. It is our understanding of who we are, how we see ourselves, and how we fit into this world. In her research, Tasha Eurich and her team conducted an experiment where they found out that 90 to 95% people thought that they were self-aware, but only 10 to 15% actually were. This means that most people only think that they are self-aware. Comment below and let me know, what do you think? How self-aware do you think you are? So here's a simple experiment you can try for yourself. Rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 5 on how self-aware you are. 1 being really self-aware. And then have a close friend or loved one rate you on how self-aware they think you are. After a couple of weeks, rate your overall improvement, and then again ask the same loved one to rate you on how well do they think you have improved on your self-awareness scale. Your results will surprise you. Try it, it's going to be super fun. And of course, take it with a pinch of salt. And what is more interesting is that the most common way of increasing self-awareness is by introspection. However, introspection is not really the most effective way to increasing self-awareness. Many people believe that just because they may be introspecting a little or a lot about their lives, that they believe themselves to be self-aware. From her research, Tasha Eurich says that the problem with introspection is that most people are doing it the wrong way. Wrong as in ineffective way. This is how common introspection would look like, where you sit down with your thoughts and you think about why something happened. You would try to think of reasons that caused a particular situation. And this is where the ineffectiveness lies, where one starts to obsess about why something has happened or why something is not working out as planned. Now, when we go down this why path, we may try to invent answers that feel right but are actually way off. By introspecting a lot, we may fall trapped into certain thinking patterns which aren't going to help us. Let's say you don't get a promotion at work and you ask yourself why I didn't get this promotion. You're more likely to land on answers which may increase your self-doubt, shortcomings, and even accentuate your insecurities rather than help you assess your situation more objectively. So simply asking why questions isn't going to help us. Instead of asking why something happened or is not happening according to plan, a better effective question to ask would be, what can I do about this situation? Going back to the earlier example, if you didn't get that promotion, you could ask yourself, what do I need to do to land this promotion the next time around? Asking yourself what questions will help you assess your strengths rather than asking yourself why questions which is going to take your focus to your insecurities. So far, we have understood how introspection alone will not increase our self-awareness. Now, let's put it into context with our goals. Next time you face a challenge, instead of asking yourself, why is this happening to me? Why I'm not smart enough? Or why can't I succeed already? Take a deep breath and ask yourself, what can I do? What can I do to overcome this challenge? What is this challenge trying to teach me? What do I need to fix here to get over this situation? This simple technique of switching from why to what questions will drastically improve your self-awareness, which will help you to become more confident with how you pursue your goals and even achieve those goals. Because think about it, just thinking that you are self-aware simply because you sit down with your thoughts isn't going to help. You've actually got to do the work. And the work starts by asking yourself what questions rather than why ones. There's immense benefit in doing the work to raise your self-awareness, whether it's your career or your relationships, or any goal for that matter. The more you know yourself, the more likely you are to pursue meaningful goals and also pursue them in a healthy and a more joyful way. And that's a wrap on this episode. Tell me what you've thought about it, and if you liked it, share it with a friend. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and also check us out on our podcast. It's called Actionables. It's available on iTunes, Spotify, or anywhere you listen to podcasts. Also, if you don't already know, our signature program, Strategy for Goals, is launching real soon. So if you haven't already got the details for that, check out the link in the description box below. And with that, I will meet you next week. Till then, remember, what you want matters, and it's really up to you to make it happen.